Hello, hello. I think I am live. I just want to make sure. Yes, I think I am. Okay. So, where are all my friends and all my mommies who, so I'm trying to even this out. Yeah, all my friends and all my mommies that had the skin stretched out, and then we have babies and skin should go back, but it doesn't exactly go back where it was previously. And then it turns into, when you're mom with the little kids, you don't have time really for anything. So you eat whatever you have handy. It's probably not very healthy. And then a lot of us gain weight even more than we had with babies. And then we end up with dimpled backsides and all that stuff. It's normal. It's life. That's just what happens. And it happens to men too. You gain weight and then you lose weight and your body has to go through that process. So we can do something about it, right? We can fix it up a little bit. So I want to tell you what I do and what works for me. And let me see, I'm going to put my thing on, make sure I can see you. And I'm going to have to read some of the things from the book because there are some very particular words to describe these products. And I don't want to say something that is not FDA approved and then I'll have to delete the video. So here's how I'm going to do it. I'm going to tell you about several oils that help with it, and then I'll give you recipes at the end. So one of the biggest friends to help tighten up the skin and to make it look better is Cypress. Oh, and I didn't brought it. Hold on a second, I'm going to show you. Probably left it upstairs. There you go. So here's my Cypress oil, which I know a lot of you have it, but probably don't know how to use it because you don't see it in recipes too often. So Cypress, I know if you heard me talk about it, it was probably in our Between the Sheets class. Cypress is very good for blood circulation, which some of you already know that, and blood circulation is very important when you making recipes for the bedroom, right? So now, why is it important in this topic? Because when you use Cypress, it strengthens the blood vessel walls, so it improves circulation and the blood can move easier, so you don't get the clots, right? So if you look sometimes in, especially older people, you see you'll see the veins like kind of popping out and some of them turn blue or change the color because the blood cannot move properly, right? So if you use Cypress, the skin condition improves and it just evens out the whole tone because now Cypress helps the veins to open up and close up and open up and close up, and those walls are strong so the vessels do not get broken, or if they do get broken, it helps to heal it up and keep everything the way it's supposed to be. Okay, so that's one of the things. So I'm trying to see what I can see. I can see this. So other thing that Cypress really helps with is flush out the toxins out of the body. Now that's why it's one of the main ingredients in this wonderful massage oil that's called Cel-Lite. I think that's how I pronounce it. So the name kind of tells you what it's for. There is plenty of Cypress essential oil in it, but if you want some extra, I always put 10 to 15 drops right in there if that's what I want to use. Now, another thing, some of us have dimpled backsides, right? And nobody wants that. And on your thighs, on your backsides, and a lot of it is caused by fluid retention or lack of circulation or excess body fat and a couple other things that I can't mention. So you got to read a little bit between the lines today. And if you don't fully understand what I'm trying to say, just Google Cypress essential oil to improve your skin, okay, and see what comes up. Okay, so now one of the things why it is very important to, if you use Cypress oil before and you say, well, I tried it and it didn't work, right? I want to tell you why some of the oils, if they're not young living, that they don't work and why the quality is so important. So the way the oils are distilled and the time that it's distilled Let me read this to you so you will understand what I'm talking about. So Cypress has 250 known chemical constituents. All of 280 of them must be present for Cypress to have healing properties. If it's distilled for 20 hours, only 20 of 280 properties will be released. 20 out of 28, okay? You with me? If it's distilled for 26 hours, none of the properties are distilled. So most cypresses that are available in the US market, I distilled for about 3.5 hours. Not 20, not 26, 3.5. So you are really not getting anything out of it. The correct length of time to distill Cypress is 24 hours. And then it releases all 280 properties. So if you tried some kind of cypress oil before from different company, it didn't work, give this a try. You'll see it really, really works. Okay, another big thing in one of the biggest ingredients is grapefruit essential oil. And one of the things that it does also, it flushes the toxins out of your body, and it helps to break the fats, releasing them into the bloodstream, and then it's used as energy. And there are a couple of other things that also I'm not allowed to say. So again, take grapefruit essential oil and do some research about it. So again, it's in here already, but now I also put about 10 to 50 drops of cypress and grapefruit right in here. This is great to use right now because it has grapefruit and other citrus oils. This is a perfect time of the year to use it because we are not out and about in the sun. And right now I use it all over my body except my face, because what happens with citrus oils are photosensitive or phototoxic, meaning that they are not distilled the same way as other oils. They're cold pressed. So what happens, let's take lemon for example. I like this example. So when lemon, just a fruit, grows on the tree, it's green, right? Then the more sunshine it gets, it starts ripening up, and then it becomes yellow. So if you have citrus oil on you, lemon, grapefruit, any kind of those citrus oils, when you get the sunshine on your body, you're going to start ripening up. So that's when you can get the rash, or other kind of issues might happen. So you want to avoid citrus oils and sunshine. Now, because it's winter and all of us have layers and layers and layers, this is perfect time to use it. Now, let me see, I wrote down my recipe so I can tell you how I use it. So now, because I'm in Texas and soon it's going to be very sunny here again, and like I'm in shorts and tank top, and when I can't use this, you can substitute this with V6. It comes from Young Living. It's V6 carrier oil. It's actually 6 different oils in one bottle, so you don't have to buy 6 different things. And one of the skin firming recipes that I like to use is it's the same size, that V6 oil. And what I do, I just dump in where's my Copaiba? Not here. I dump 1 bottle, 15 milliliter bottle of Copaiba in V6 bottle, and 32 drops of Clove, and just mix it up and use that whole bottle. It also helps your skin to firm up. So if you have already, I know a lot of you are getting Copaiba this month because it's free. So you know how I'll be using mine, so you don't have to buy it. So I'll give you a couple more ideas what else you can use if you don't have this. Another one that helps with skins, what is the right word I can say? Imperfections, skin's imperfections. You can use, in this, or again in V6, you can use Frankencense and Helichrysum. Now, Helichrysum, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly, so I want to show it to you. I know it's backwards, but it starts with Helic. Amazing, amazing oil for any kind of, what did I call it? Skin imperfections. Okay. Now, trick with these massage oils when you make them. I use them right after the shower because it soaks right in. It's not greasy, it's not oily. But there is a trick to it, because if you just put right on your skin like this and done, it might not work as well or as fast as you'd like. You really have to like massage it in, so especially in your thighs or your back sides or your legs or wherever you want to see a bigger improvement in your belly. So take your time massaging it in. You don't have to do it for half an hour, but you know, give it whatever you're doing right now times 2 or times 3, just to give you an idea. Okay, another one that helps to tighten up your skin, and you can make this one yourself. Again, the base can be this if you have it, or it can be V6. Actually, you can even use probably like coconut oil or rapeseed oil. If you have it at home, you can probably use that. And use frankincense, which very good skin oil, as a lot of good for any other things as well. Then grapefruit essential oil and geranium. Now geranium, if you have it, use it. If you don't have it, you can substitute it with the other oils that I just told you. Geranium, well, it's almost out again, because you know how I use it. This one is not, it has, if you like flowery-ish smells, you're gonna love this one. It's reminds me kind of joy, the way it smells. So try that out, and when you mix this with citrus oil, it smells wonderful. Okay, so let's see, I want to make sure one more thing that I want to tell you. So these are really easy, and just put it into your daily routine after you take a shower. And the biggest thing to know whether you're getting results or not is to take a before picture, because you know, it's like I look at my kids every day. I don't notice how fast they're growing, but now I'm looking at my daughter, I'm like, how did you get so big that you're wearing my clothes and my socks? Like, what's happening? How did that happen? So it kind of happens like that with your body changes as well. You don't realize how much better your skin looks if you don't have a before photo to look at or video. And that's just for you. You don't have to share it with the world, but just keep it for yourself. Just snap that picture, you know, do a quick video. Then you have something to compare after, you know, a month, and see where you are with it. Okay? I hope this helps. Bye, guys.